Roll them.
All right. So what I wanted to do is show you a recipe for something called a Beat Kvass. Think of kvass kind of like a vegetable-based kombucha. This liquid is going to fill the jar, and after a few days I'll put it in the refrigerator. But basically what it will be is the juice and water mixing together from the beets. And I have taken about a half a cup of the liquid from my sauerkraut, which is why it's sitting out here at the moment. I took about a half a cup of the liquid because it's kind of a cheat, or I hate the word hack, but I'll say it. It's a kitchen hack for not having to use a dairy-based whey. So I sort of cheat by taking some of this liquid and then adding in the rest of the ingredients. Why would you want this stuff in your refrigerator? Well, one of the things is it's going to be full of lactobacillus acid. So, you know, the really good bacteria for your gut health, your digestion. It's got my favorite Celtic sea salt in it, which is adding more minerals. The beets themselves are great for detoxifying your liver, really great for basically cellular health. So what you would do with this is in the morning, when you first get up, just take a little, maybe a little 1 ounce shot of it and just down it. I will tell you, and cameraman Ken, you could just nod, that we have done this before and it's not terrible. It's actually kind of tasty. You could, sort of think of it that way. But the other thing I wanted to bring out is we just got back from doing our grocery shopping, and I was buying some beets so I could make another dish with that for later. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to put this Beat Kvass together, and it's quick. It's going to take me maybe, 5 minutes to get this stuff together, and then it sits on the counter for a few days. And it's kind of a way to demonstrate that you can just sort of integrate these very healthy practices into your daily life and into, it's not a super busy Saturday for me, but I'm just doing what I'm out doing all day, and now I'm going to make some Beat Kvass. Sounds a little crazy, isn't it? So let's do it. So my jar, clean jar, got a lot of these around because we do canning. Just going to put my little thing here, put all the beets in. These beets have been diced into about a ½ inch or so. You can see generally they're that size. You don't want to grate the beets because apparently they will release too much of their sugar and kind of turn this into alcohol, which is not really the purpose that we're going for. So don't grate them, but just small dice. You can see here on my knife. I love this knife, by the way. Ken got this for me for Christmas. It's my favorite knife. So, all right, so we've got the beets. I'm just gonna kind of swirl it around a little bit. I'm going to put about I'll go with like 2 teaspoons of Celtic sea salt. And I'm gonna fill it up with water. Okay, and put the lid on loosely. And oops, wrong size lid. Oh, anyway, I'll get the right size lid. Anyway, you want to put the lid on loosely because as it ferments, it's going to bubble up and you don't want any explosions. So you're going to keep it on the counter for probably 3 days. You'll start to probably see some bubbles coming up, which is good. That's what you want. It's showing you that you've got the fermentation going on in the jar. And then you just put it right into the refrigerator and take about a good shot of it every morning. That'll make you feel really great. So Hope you're having a really great weekend. Bye, everyone.